At this point in the Tournament of Power, everyone has done something, contributed in some way, and that includes Jiren. He did stop Kale from rampaging through his entire team, but that is pretty much all he's done, and when you compare that to someone like Goku, who is fighting everyone he possibly can, why isn't Jiren? If he did fight more, then his team would have more than 3 guys left, and if he is so much more powerful than everyone in this tournament already, what is stopping him from going on his own rampage, just like Kale did, and ending the tournament within a couple of minutes? In a few of the next episode previews, we have seen Jiren, and most of the time, it's just him looking at something, not really doing anything crazy or too intense. But in the actual next episode preview, he is finally being confronted. This blue guy who we saw fighting Goku earlier has his eyes set on taking Jiren down, and Jiren is still just standing there not doing anything. It then cuts to Dispo, who looks like he's fighting in place of Jiren, which is strange. Why would Dispo need to fight for Jiren when Jiren is the strongest guy in the tournament right now? This isn't even the only time this has happened. A few episodes back when Goku was face to face with Jiren, Goku asked him to fight, but then from out of nowhere, Toppo barged in and just blasted Goku away from him, kind of like the Pride Troopers are protecting Jiren from something. We have seen what Jiren can do against Kale, so I'm not saying that he's weak, but now that it's in an actual one-on-one fight, Dispo steps in and does the fighting for him. That's strange. I think this goes a lot deeper than just wanting to conserve energy to fight Goku. The first time we ever saw Jiren, he was meditating, and that's all we ever saw him do, up until the tournament. There was no physical training, everything seems to be mental. Even now, the Universe 11 God of Destruction straight up said that Jiren not moving was his style, and that is how he gets the best out of himself. It's like Jiren is in a constant state of meditation, constantly building up power, even while he's not physically training, and whenever he moves too much or goes around fighting, it disrupts his flow of energy, and my guess is that the Pride Troopers all know this, and that's why they're protecting him so much. For when a circumstance like Kale comes up again, that's when they can then rely on Jiren. So that's why I think Jiren doesn't do any of the fighting. There was this idea that Jiren was just so powerful that if he unleashed all of his power at once, he would run the risk of eliminating all of his team, but from what we've seen of Jiren so far, he is way too composed to ever let anything like that happen. Also, at the very start, Goku couldn't detect his movement, and that may sound like something that happens a lot in the series whenever they introduce a new strong character, and it does. But when Jiren instantly gets behind Goku when they first meet, he didn't move, he was just there. If he did move, Goku would have sensed it. Jiren's power revolves around him standing still, focusing, meditating, and that's why he doesn't fight. Universe 11 knows Jiren's strengths and how to utilize them, and that's why they're jumping in all the time. That's how I see it. Let me know what you think. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next Dragon Ball video.